debate right. I'm thinking real estate licenses. I've seen multiple moments of indecisiveness. I got scars on my back that resemble tiger slits. When it's all said and done, I'll be one of the greatest you know. The only one left like a by the Uno. But who knows what the future holds? My moving stupid. Most of you do it for the internet, and I'm not into that. And that's the disconnect. Comparing me to these rappers is disrespect. Who's the best MC? Cole, Kendrick, and me?
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Washington Commanders. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Set, cut.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now here's Young. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Chicago.
Ready. 6, mega. Black shot. Ready.
Young looks to throw on first down. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And a stop made by Cam Taylor-Britt. Now this defense for the Commanders, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield. All you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Chicago! Jelani Woods, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And now it's blocked. Picked up on the offense. This is a live ball. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
At their own 26-yard line.
1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their own 26. They'll begin on the ground with Evans. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, they go back to Mitchell. And he loses the football a second time. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. On second down, here's Mitchell. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. You look at this Bears defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Corey Trice there to make the stop. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Faking the handoff. Howell. And he's got Smith and Jigba. Touchdown, Washington. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 40 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from taking the lead. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Right back to Dobbins on first. And a strong run that time as it's across midfield and down to the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. Here is Young. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
52.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
That's to his running back, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Young on first down. That's complete. It's Collins. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. They'll run with Dobbins. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Young to throw it. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Touchdown! J.K. Dobbins from 8 yards out, and the Bears are able to move back in front.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive, and now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
The Young's going to throw for this, and this will be caught as they convert here for 2. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape, because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Powell's throw here on target to Hurst. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line.
That's good for Washington. First down.
Powell out of the shotgun. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Powell. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington. Ian Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drop that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
That's a screen pass. That's complete. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Hal now to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Powell, 3rd and goal. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
On 1st and 10, Young. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And that is incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll buy some time right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Extra point try now for Patterson. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. And Young's throw there incomplete.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
On second down, Young again. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Young is intercepted for the third time this game. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is taken in by Hurst. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. One play has them to the 37 here for first and 10. Off play action. It's Howell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And this is caught at the 20. He's got it first and maybe more. Touchdown, Washington. Dwayne Eskridge as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
A first down throw for Young. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
Carlson able to put this one through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. But it looks Looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Down. Ready?
1st and 10, Young. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Young now. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Commanders are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And now the rookie's free. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Boston Scott, he might take this all the way. And he won't get all the way into the end zone as he's out of bounds, but not before getting it down inside the 10. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. And the Commanders are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. Back to throw, Howell. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jalen Thompson picks it. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Red, yellow.
Following the interception, Young. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Young. Touchdown Bears. DK Metcalf. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 129 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he's got some space here. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown! Hayden Hurst, 46 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Bears! DK Metcalf with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Powell throwing on 3rd down here. That is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. They run over center with Mitchell. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. With now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Commanders get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Howell throwing for it. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Pete Werner. And they will finally get to him, but a great return.
Came a long way.
Touchdown in the new town, I already feel that it's eyes on me. I'm getting looked up down with these big frowns, they already thrown by the size of me. I don't really get too